Some bonds are unbreakable, and that's definitely the case when it comes to Kate Middleton's relationship with her younger sister, Pippa Middleton. Here's why the siblings have remained so remarkably close throughout the years. Kate and Pippa Middleton have spent much of their lives in the spotlight, but they've battled the ups and downs of that high-profile life together. Kate, the older of the two sisters, was born Catherine Elizabeth Middleton on January 9, 1982. Less than 2 years later, her parents welcomed another daughter, Philippa Charlotte Middleton, on September 6, 1983. While the girls have one younger brother, James Middleton, their sisterhood has been a focal point of fans' adoration of the royal family. Because they are close in age, Pippa and Kate went through many of life's milestones together. From their early childhood days to the most lavish royal affairs, they've stayed incredibly tight-knit. In fact, the siblings say they care deeply about each other's well-being, as Pippa told Today in 2014.
We support each other and get each other's opinions and things.
Details about Pippa and Kate Middleton's early life aren't actually much different from the average family, as royal biographer Katie Nicholl explained in her 2013 book, Kate the Future Queen. The Middleton family shared nightly dinners, with the sisters helping set the table. They would also embark on family trips together, and even as the sisters got older, they lived parallel lives. Additionally, Kate and Pippa both joined the same Brownie troupe, opting to stick together as much as possible through early adolescence. When it eventually came time for the siblings to go their separate ways, they still opted for similar lifestyles. Pippa and Kate both went to boarding school, which marked the first time they spent significant time away from each other. As Nicholl wrote in her book, the Middletons were an exceptionally close family. Nicholl also revealed that there was a lot of noise and laughter in their upbringing.
We have a very normal sisterly relationship.
Pippa and Kate Middleton were both very active growing up, and they wound up playing a variety of different sports. According to excerpts from Katie Nicholl's book, Kate the Future Queen, Pippa was a bit more athletic than her older sister, but both ladies made sports a big part of their lives. As their former coach told Nicholl, they had such drive and were very competitive, particularly Pippa. They were very much a team. Kate highly preferred field hockey over other sports, according to Nicholl, so when both sisters wound up attending Marlborough College on full sports scholarships, it didn't take long for them to get involved with the school hockey team. Both Kate and Pippa Middleton are happily married, and while their weddings occurred 6 years apart, there were some very similar moments in each ceremony. Particularly, the moment they both helped carry each other's wedding dress trains captured royal fans' hearts. As People pointed out, for her 2011 wedding, Kate asked her sister to stand behind her as she walked down the aisle and to hold her lengthy train. 6 years later, Kate did the same for her younger sister. The Duchess returned the favor and ensured the stunning Giles Deacon designed gown her younger sister wore was in good hands. Ironically enough, years after Pippa was accused of stealing the spotlight at her sister's wedding, Kate was said to have done the same, according to Vogue. Kate and Pippa Middleton have lived life under the public lens since their early 20s, but they've managed to handle it with grace every step of the way. It's clear in Pippa and Kate's respective interviews that they have nothing but the utmost respect for each other. As Pippa told Today during a 2014 interview, "We spend a lot of time together. We still do a lot together as a family." She went on to explain that maintaining a semblance of normalcy is important to the Middletons, saying, "I think that's really the heart for all of us, is having a really close family that we can sort of be normal with each other, treat each other normally, and that sort of kept us all, affixed to the ground."
It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's the biggest smile I've seen this morning.
According to E! News, who shared excerpts of Katie Nicholl's biography, Kate the Future Queen, the sisters grew up taking nature-centric excursions with their family. Oftentimes, they stayed local, embarking on countryside picnics. However, as the Middleton sisters got older, the excursions became more elaborate, including trips to tropical islands or adventures to the snowy French Alps. There's no doubt that Kate's role as the Duchess of Cambridge has changed her and Pippa's lives immensely, but the sisters' affinity for joint vacations reportedly hasn't changed. No family is without at least some problems, and Pippa and Kate Middleton have certainly faced theirs. For instance, when Kate got married to Prince William in 2011, her younger sister was accused of stealing the show. Pippa looked drop-dead gorgeous at the royal wedding, and her beautiful dress commanded attention around the world. Reports soon started surfacing about a long-standing rivalry between the sisters. The Scotsman reported per a source in 2008, "There is allegedly some jealousy between the pair. Kate was always quite jealous of Pippa. I sensed that she feared being eclipsed by her." Meanwhile, The Things aired out dramatic details of an alleged feud between Pippa and Kate. The publication posted a video claiming the sisters have always had a rivalry which has continued into adulthood. But all in all, Pippa and Kate aren't unlike most families. After all, no one is perfect. For as much as Kate and Pippa Middleton have in common, they also have their fair share of differences. For starters, they lead very different lives, particularly when it comes to how much their actions are filtered through the public lens. As Prince William's wife, Kate is constantly being watched by people all around the world, scrutinizing every move she makes. Sure, the same could be said for Pippa, but the scrutiny isn't quite as intense, especially as she technically isn't a royal. Personality-wise, Kate and Pippa are also very different. As a source told The Scotsman in 2008, Pippa has more natural effervescence. She is socially much more at ease and was always popular with everyone. Pippa was also much pickier when it came to choosing her friendship circle, with the source adding, "She was very charming about it, but quite ruthless in cultivating the right friend." As Kate and Pippa Middleton grew older and started families of their own, they were still super supportive of one another. Kate welcomed her first child with Prince William on July 11, 2013, and named him Prince George. George's sister, Princess Charlotte, arrived in 2015, and 3 years later, Prince Louis was born in 2018. On October 2, 2018, when pregnant with her first child, Pippa was photographed at the very same hospital Kate welcomed her children in. Pippa would go on to give birth at that hospital on October 15, 2018, welcoming a healthy baby boy. 3 years later, Pippa welcomed a baby girl. Naturally, Pippa's older sister couldn't have been happier to see Pippa's family add a new addition. A source close to the Cambridges told Hello, "The Duke and Duchess are absolutely overjoyed by the happy news." Life as a royal doesn't mean everything goes swimmingly all the time. In 2007, Prince William broke up with Kate Middleton after 5 years of dating. As Showbiz Cheat Sheet reported, Kate didn't handle things well, but it was her younger sister Pippa who helped her pick up the pieces, and ended up playing a large role in the exes rekindling their relationship. Kate and William later reconciled and announced their engagement in November 2010, but the happy ending may not have come to fruition without Kate's little sister. Pippa reportedly encouraged her sister to get out and hit the town, distracting her from the devastating breakup. The photos of their fun-filled nights reportedly got back to William, who was allegedly sad to see his ex living life without him. Kate and Pippa Middleton are total tennis fanatics, and it's one of the many things they've bonded over throughout their life. A family friend told GQ in August 2012, "The whole family are mad about tennis and they hate losing." Not only do they enjoy hitting the courts, but Kate and Pippa have also been seen watching pro tennis championships together. In July 2019, they enjoyed a girls' day out with Meghan Markle at Wimbledon. Additionally, their love of tennis seems to have been passed on to their brother. According to GQ, James Middleton grew up playing rounds of tennis with them in Chelsea. The Middleton sisters and tennis have become so synonymous with one another that Kate made a video about the cancellation of the 2020 Wimbledon tournament. She explained, "This year, sadly though, things are very different, but we will bide our time until we sit on the edge of our seats again and celebrate again. So when the time is right and we open the gates, we will be back again and it will have been worth the wait." As with any siblings, the dynamic between Kate and Pippa Middleton had shifted over the years. After years of playing on the same sports teams and joining the same brownie troops, Pippa and Kate's paths diverged, as E! News reported. Even as adults, the Middleton sisters lived parallel, though separate lives. After all, they both wound up attending Marlborough College, but it wasn't long after that the sisters' lives both changed drastically. When Kate enrolled at St. Andrews University in Scotland, she met Prince William and set things on an entirely different course. In the end, both Kate and Pippa have gained a sense of independence as they began their own families. They also battled the fame that came with Kate's marriage together, but the sisters continued to stick together through thick and thin. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about the royal family are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.